All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, call Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wachar Kadash, Barakatum, to the elect that's out there, double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. And salutations once again to the elect, wherever you may be. And I'm gonna hop straight into this. Had a thought, really was like last week, but I believe it's the Avengers, the second Avengers. Thor is drinking a drink from his planet, and I believe it was Stan Lee. He asked for a sip, and he said, mortal man can't drink this, basically. And, Stan Lee said, well, whatever, let me get some of it. By the time he was done with it, he couldn't stand up straight. He was fucked up. But none the least, that cup wasn't for him. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't drink it. All right, and just like Thor said, this ain't for mortal man. So, me having a spiritual eye, like the scriptures say, comparing spiritual with spiritual, it's the same thing with this truth. Everybody can't drink this cup. Everybody can't have this wine. Everybody can't have this doctrine, because it's not meant for everybody. This is not meant for mortal men. Through the Spirit, I'll work out a title. The Spirit will work out a title, however it happens. But, hey, this truth is not for mortal men. All right, this drink, it ain't for mortal men. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 1:11-27. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread, now you can read this chapter in particular, what I'm reading now, to get the whole gist of it. Yahweh Shai is going into, the Last Supper, or what people call the Last Supper, the breaking of the bread, which represents his body, the wine, so on and so forth. But it says, but whosoever shall eat this bread and drink of the cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of Adonai. You have to examine yourself when you come to this truth. Are you worthy? Do you really want to drink of this cup? Because if you drink this cup and you can't swallow it, or it's too much, and you can't handle it, guess what? You're guilty of the body and blood of Hamashiach. So that's something you have to think about when you're getting yourself involved in this truth. And that's why we tell brothers this is a dead serious thing. Key word on dead. Key word on serious. All right? It says, for he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. So if you can't handle this drink or this cup, or it's probably a bit too bitter for you, know this: if you drinking without faith, or you gonna give up, you drinking damnation upon yourself. Okay? This truth ain't for everybody. Listen, this drinker's table, it's just like if you have a nigga that's been drinking coolers his whole life, and he want to come to the table where y'all drinking grain alcohol. He ain't gonna last. Because it ain't meant for him. His stomach, his body can't take it. Same with this truth. Some guys endure for a while. That sun come and scorch them. All right? Or get caught up with the entanglements of this world, like that parable of the sower goes. All right? Mark 4:11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh. But unto them that are without, now who's the they without? Them that's without Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All these things are done in parables. So it wasn't meant for them to get it. It was meant for the disciples and whoever else was of the elect to get it. All right, because they broke down the parables to likewise disciples and men up under them. All right. But it wasn't meant for everybody to get it. Matter of fact, this is something I did want to get Salaki. Uh, so I'm gonna go to the man about Legion. I mean, you guys know the story. I'm just going straight to the point. Yahweh Shai asked him, saying, "What is thy name?" And he said, "Legion," because many devils were entered into him. And they besought him that he would not command them to go out into the deep. And there was a herd of many swine feeding on the mountain, and they besought him that he would suffer them to enter into them, and he suffered them. Then went the devils out of the men, and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down down the steep place into the lake, where they were choked. All right. Let me just go straight to the point. Salakia. I'm going to go straight to 38. Now the man out of whom the devils were departed besought him that he might be with them. But Yahweh Shai sent him away, saying, "Return to thy own house, and show how great things Yahweh have done unto thee." And he went his way and published throughout the whole city how great things Yahweh Shai had done unto him. Now, that man wanted to be with Yahweh Shai. He wanted to be, with the group, follow Yahweh Shai, so on and so forth. But it wasn't his lot to do that. Yahweh Shai sent him another way. All right? Just go proclaim to the people what Yahweh has done. All right? It wasn't meant for him to drink the cup. It wasn't meant for him to follow Yahweh Shai. Only the elect could drink this cup, man. And everything that comes with the cup. All right? Whether the bitter, the sweet, the curses, salvation, all right? Being the first fruits, all right? So, yeah, that's the part I want to get, just to show a quick example. Matthew 13 and 11. And he answered and said unto them, "Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." So it's not given unto them, all right? And that was done for a specific reason, all right? The Lord created certain people to get the truth, and he created other people not to get the truth. He's created some vessels for honor and other vessels for dishonor. All right? It is really that plain and simple. So if our gospel is hid, like Corinthians say, it's hid to you guys that's lost. It's hid to you guys it's hid to you guys that are without, like Mark 4 and 11 say. The Lord blinded you guys, man. You can't drink this cup. All right? St. John 18, verse 11. Then said Yahushua unto Peter. Now this is when, the centurions came to take Yahushua, right? "Put up thy sword into thy sheath. The cup which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink it?" Which what? Yahushua had to drink his cup. All right? He had to go up there on that cross and die. Guess what? We got to drink our cup too. And that's whatever comes with that, man. But guess what Yahushua got for drinking that cup? All power in his hand. He rose after the third day, sitting on the right-hand side of Yahweh. All right? A lot of things came with drinking that cup. So imagine us. How many things are going to come with us drinking that cup? But everybody can't drink it. Everybody can't go through the things the elect go through. Just like everybody couldn't go through what Yahweh Shai went through. All right? Everybody can't swallow this down and keep it down, man. All right? Simply put, it's not meant for everybody. And the quicker you realize that, the quicker you the quicker you won't waste your time with a lot of these niggas out here, man. A lot of these guys are just niggas. And listen, we drinking, we eating. These niggas are bugged out. They starving already, man. All right. So like Yahushua told Peter, hey, he had to drink this cup. There's no other way, man. All right. This is Mark 10 and 37. And this goes into the two brothers. And he said unto him, grant us that we may sit one on thy right hand and the other on thy left hand in thy glory. But Yahushua said unto them, you know not what ye ask. Can you drink of the cup that I drink of, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? And they said unto him, we can. Yahushua said unto them, ye shall indeed drink of the cup that I'm drink of, which, the two brothers was put to death eventually. All right. And it says, but to sit on my right hand or my left hand is not given unto me, but is given but shall be given to them from whom it is prepared. All right, because the elect in their order that they come in was solely up to Yahweh. So the elect in the order they come in is up to the Lord, Yahweh. So that's what Yahushua was saying. Hey, it's already prepared. However that's going to be, it's going to be. That's up to Yahweh. All right? Just like, hey, he told the woman, Salakia. So, hey, they had a drink of the cup. Now, hey, whether, you have to be put to death or however it may happen, Lord may just protect us the whole way, the whole ride. But regardless, we have to drink our cup. This is a cup not everybody can drink. A lot of things come with this cup. Curses, trials, tribulation. But, hey, the plus part of this cup is what? Besides the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, hey, we getting that salvation. We getting that glory. All right? We suffered with Yahushua. All right? Hey, that cup Yahushua drunk was a cup of suffering. All right? So it says it says if we suffer with them, then we're heirs with them. So the same, hey, at the end of this cup, when we're done drinking it, guess what we're going to get? We're going to get that salvation. We're going to get that glory. And us being the first fruits, everybody don't get that type of glory. Once again, this drink ain't for mortal men. Everybody can't do the things we do, go through the things we go through, nor get the same type of glory we're going to get when Yahushua returns. That only goes to the elect. Hey, Matthew 22 and 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Only a few are chosen for the world to come. All right? Only a few are chosen to drink of this cup. Only a certain few are chosen to understand this doctrine, this wine. Only a certain few can drink this cup, man. Second Esdras 2 and 44. All right. And I asked an angel, and he said, Sir, what are these? And he answered to me, These are they, which he's talking about the man standing on that mountain. Are they that who have put off the mortal clothing, so this earthly carnal clothing, and put on the immortal, which is this truth, all right, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive psalms, all right? Because like I said, mortal man can't drink this cup. So what do we have to do? We have to put off the mortal, let go of that weak nature, that mortal man, that old man, and put on the immortal, all right? This truth, all right? This knowledge, being indoctrinated with the truth of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. That's what they're clothed with. That's why they receive crowns, all right, and receive palms, all right, which represents victory, salvation, all right. So what comes with drinking that cup? Salvation. Ultimately, that glory. Okay? Because listen, the mortal man, hey, we took off the mortal clothing to put on the immortal. Niggas that's actually carnal and only knows carnal, and only know carnality, that's all they're gonna do is just be a nigga. Alright? So they'll never be able to drink of this cup, man. And I'm talking about this cup of cold water. Alright, a lot comes with that. Matthew 9:16. No man putteth a piece of new cloth into an old garment, for that which is put in to fill it up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made even worse. So like I said, you can't take any old everybody and put them in this truth, because like a puzzle, hey, they ain't the right piece. They can't fit, and you can't put a new piece of cloth on. You're gonna fuck it up, man. You're gonna fuck it up worse than what it already was. So what you have to do is just make a new garment. Hey, there's a spiritual. It goes with the last scripture. Instead of putting that a piece of that immortal garment onto the mortal, no. What we did was take off the mortal and put on the immortal. We just used a whole new spiritual cloth, if you will. And I'm just trying to make a comparison between both of the scriptures. All right? So in essence, all right, let me read the next part. Salakia. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved, which that's what happens in this truth. All right? This wine can't go into every bottle. Hence, the title of the lesson. This drink, this cup, ain't for mortal man. All right? This ain't for everybody, man. All right? This wine, this doctrine, only could go into a new bottle, man. All right? You being newly, especially if you're a young man, right, being newly converted. Because listen, you have older men in this truth, which is a rare thing. But guess what? That new wine goes into them, because in a sense they are a new bottle. All right, because we become a new creature when we come into this truth. All right. But the actual breakdown is, hey, you can't put this new doctrine into, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, so to speak. All right, sometimes it actually works, but most of the time, for the most part, I said it backwards, it doesn't work. Okay? So, hey, I pray that this was edifying, Akim, to the best the ability Yahweh Chanel Shai has imparted upon me. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makar Kadash, Barakathum to the elect, double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect once again. Shalom.